This is Over the Edge Wrestling, and welcome to Ascension. Yes, it's that time of the week. Hello, everybody. I am Dancer Kaduro, and joining me at ringside is the one, the only BK Tigerfish on a day where we are going to put the slam into the summer. Welcome, BK.
Thank you very much, and I couldn't have said it better myself. Today is a very exciting day here at OEW, and we are glad that all of you are here to witness this firsthand as everything starts to unfold. We got some great matches coming up, got some drama coming up. We, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't talked to him, but the Diamond Sands champion, Bannock, I know he joined you at Comms last week or the week before or something like that. He actually asked to come out here because he's got something he wants to announce. So we're actually going to get to hear from the Diamond Sands champion, not behind the desk today.
Well, as you know, Bannock is never short of words. It's going to be interesting to see what the Renegade has to say here today on Ascension. Also, guess who I bumped into backstage? It was none other than the men's World Heavyweight Champion, Lucadi Black, the Heat Seeker. What's he doing here today? Going to be interesting to find out. And also, epic main event time. We have the start of the best in series of 3. It'll be title for title. Hardcore champion against the women's world champion. The Apex Predator Volcano goes one-on-one against the women's world champion, Kieran Winter.
Yes, and as we were stating, if you missed it when we were talking during the pre-show before we actually went on the air, talking about this is going to be very interesting contrast. You got a woman that basically lives in the world of hardcore and has taken hardcore to a whole new level, taking on your I won't say traditional, but your more type of wrestler that everybody views, very technical, very sound, very strategic. And that's in Kieran Winter, and this is going to be very interesting to see those two contrasting styles in the ring at the same time, especially the fact that this is supposed to be a best 2 out of 3 series, and they're going hardcore right off the bat. I'm worried about Kieran right now because going hardcore right off the bat is right in Volcano's wheelhouse.
I think you're absolutely right. I think it puts that into the advantage of Volcano in tonight's match, and the world title could be in threat as the road to the merger of those 2 titles begins today on Ascension. But how about we waste no more time and we get our first match underway. And here we go. Let's do this. It is now time for the opening contest. And this is a Diamond Sands Women's Championship Tournament qualifier. About to make her way down the aisle, standing at 5'9" and 165 pounds, from Battleborn, Nevada. Here is the Queen, Psycha. Yes, BK, our showcase challenge starts. The road to the Diamond Sands Women's Championship begins with this first qualifier. And we heard from Queen Psycha last week, who made it clear that it's her every intention that she's going to be the first to win that prestigious and coveted new title.
Well, I mean, she's a very accomplished athlete, and if you think about it, she's probably still got a bad taste in her mouth from all that time that she had to serve under our very own Jenny Mulkey, and she's got a lot to prove. She's probably got a lot of anger built up, so this is going to be very interesting to see what happens with Psycha now basically getting out from under Jenny and being able to step out and saying, okay, this is what you all came to see.
That's quite right, but remember, she has the momentum because she had 2 back-to-back crushing victories over Daisy Sue and Jenny Mulkey in the past couple of weeks. So I think she's on the road. I think she's on the rampage to success here. I think she's going to do very, very well in this tournament, BK.
Yes, that may be true, but at the same time, she has never actually faced an opponent. Like you said, been 2 wins. It's been Daisy Sue and it's been Jenny, but now we're talking about Abigail, one of the Twisted Sisters. She's not a little woman. She is a presence in that ring, and this is definitely going to be a test for Psycha.
Well, speaking of her, let's introduce her for this opening qualifying match. And her opponent, about to make her way down the aisle, She stands at 5'8", and she weighs at 225 pounds. From Glasgow in Scotland, here is the Voodoo Queen, and accompanied by her twisted sister Stain, Abigail Katsu. And today we see the return of the Twisted Sisters. We have not seen the Twisted Sisters together since several weeks ago in that epic cage match where Lilith Thomas, their fellow Twisted Sister, lost the World Women's title, BK.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of distracted by this entrance and all the flames and everything. I hope everybody wore flame retarding attire today.
I hope so, because it's getting hot in here. It's already summer sizzling-tastic, and you can feel the heat driving up in our opening match. Yes, flames of fire emanating from Abigail. Remember, she is the Voodoo Queen. She masters and specializes in all of that, BK.
Absolutely. I mean, right now she's trying to do what you're supposed to do. She's trying to get to the psyche of her opponent and make sure the psycho's concentrating on other things other than the match. And it's very smart coming in. She's not a rookie. She's better backfire, because like I said, she's probably still holding a little bit of animosity to be Jenny's servant, especially having to wrestle the bear.
That's very true. Always great to get into the psyche of your opponent before the match. I'm not so sure she's going to be successful. I think Queen Psycho, I see determination on her, and last week she was very outspoken that she guaranteed victory in this tournament.
Yeah, and that's one of those things it's one of those instances where it's like, put your money where your mouth is. You can guarantee anything, but if it just so happens that she does not come out the victor in this, that is going to be soul crushing for her that she was not able to keep her word, per se.
That is a penultimate question. Is it overconfidence, or can she step up to the plate and rise to the challenge? We're about to find out, because the bell has been called and this match is officially underway. Let's do this. Look at him eye to eye, toe to toe. I think each other is trying to get into each other's psyche right now before this match, BK.
Well, I think that Abigail actually was trying to do that to begin with, and I think this is what Psyche is basically saying. Okay, you need to go somewhere else with that, because it's not going to work here. And basically looking her straight in the eye and saying, I'm here for a reason, and you're going to have to go through me to get to where you want to go.
Oh, and a hammerlock followed by a hip toss to the Queen. Abigail taking the early momentum in this match, and that's so very true, BK.
Absolutely, and notice that Psyche does have a little bit of a height advantage on Abigail, so Abigail's doing the right thing, like I've said before, keeping the larger opponent on the ground right now, because the larger opponent, when you're on your back, you're both the same height. So she is taking advantage, and she is wrestling very smart at this moment. Now she's going after the leg, as you can see, because you can't stand, you can't fight.
That's right, but I think the big difference is the weight advantage that Abigail brings to this match. I think it's usually you who usually highlights the Twisted Sisters' larger size, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, go ahead and try to throw me under the bus there, Backstreet Boys reject. No, it's just the fact, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's just that, that you have smaller women, you have larger women, and that's just what I'm trying to be, is very general with it.
Well, I don't cause any trouble, baby, but look at that, spitting into the face of the Queen. Not very good and not very respectful from one of her subjects.
Well, I mean, come on, we are talking about a member of the Twisted Sisters. Do you expect her to respect anybody in that ring?
I'm not so sure, but what I do wonder, is Sin going to have any involvement in this match? Is she going to help and ensure a victory for her Twisted Sister? Oh, what a powerful clothesline by Abigail, showing such dominance in the early stages of this match.
Well, I mean, to be perfectly honest, Abigail does have the ability to win this match on her own. Whether she does or not, it's yet to be seen, but it really is kind of discerning knowing that there is a possibility of outside interference.
So very true, and I think Queen Psyche is really feeling the impact of that clothesline, and now being punched in the face. Be careful, I don't think she wants to kiss her messed up, but now making a comeback, punching right back, taking it back to the Voodoo Queen. Hey, I just realized, I think we've got a Queen versus Queen match here. The Voodoo Queen against Her Royal Highness, the Queen. And scoop slam.
That was a very hard scoop slam, and with that extra leverage, that height, it actually hurt because you got a little bit further to fall and went for the count, and you only got a 2 out of it.
Yeah, quickly trying to capitalize on that 2 count. But Abigail kicking out. I think it's too premature in this match to try and claim victory at this stage. You're going to have to wear your opponent much further down at this crucial stage of the match.
Hard Irish whip into the corner.
Yeah,
Abigail sizing her up.
Yeah, she sent it there with authority, BK. And what a splash! Oh, feel the impact of that. 165 pounds.
Well, I've been splashed by guys over 300 pounds, so yeah.
Rather you than me, BK. I look at that now. Oh, going for a choke in the corner there, BK. Illegal maneuver. Enzo needs to be doing the count, which he is.
Well, I mean, all she's doing is she's doing what he has to do to keep her opponent down. We're talking about we are talking about the Twisted Sisters. They didn't know in the rules till right now. This is one of those things about pulling the U on you.
That's right, and I think potentially Abigail is the stronger of the two. Again, that weight advantage coming. Oh, look at this series of kicks by Abigail and taking down with another clothesline. And when she delivers those clotheslines, they are vicious. And going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out.
Didn't quite have enough on that, but it was very, very close. So she might actually be getting a psycho right now.
I think so. And the impact of those clotheslines, she's had 2 thus far in this match. Oh, look at that chop. Feeling that reverberate all across the OEW arena. And now a series of punches trying to drive down Queen Psyche, who is right now in trouble in this match.
You got Sin moving over here to the other side of the ring where you mentioned something is, Abigail going to do this on her own. And now Sin's moving where she's actually behind Psyche. So now that's something that's got to be on Psyche's mind is now she knows she's actually surrounded by Twisted Sisters.
Yes, perhaps that distraction led to running into that Yakuza kick by Abigail, the Voodoo Queen. And now sending her into the corner again with maximum impact, not off the ropes. Oh, and a spine buster. Oh, that could be over. Going for the cover. 1, 2. On another kick out, defying the odds. Queen Psyche showing her resilience, BK.
Absolutely, she's also showing that strength. But I think right now, with her being looking a little punch drunk in there, she's probably just going off of instinct and just going off of her training, because I don't know if she actually realizes what's going on right now.
I think you're right. I think she's seeing stars at this point in the match. But oh no, she comes back with a bro kick, and now she's back into contention in this match. Queen Psyche needs to capitalize and jump onto the momentum that she can now have. But again, Sin, is she the distraction on the outside?
More than likely, but I actually I can't be mad at Psyche for using the bro kick. That happens to be one of my finishers.
Indeed it is, and you just saw that big splash in the cover and another kick out on 2.
And now Psyche is doing the right thing. She is staying on her opponent, giving her no time to catch her breath, no time to shake the cobwebs. Oh, nice elbow right between the eyes with a Polish hammer.
Yeah, she needs to drive her down, because I think most of the offense and most of the aggression thus far has been from Abigail.
I think so, and I believe that, no pun intended, but I believe she just poked the bear.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
I know.
You can't resist, BK. I'm sure there's no innuendo behind it.
It was very yeah.
Leg drop now. Oh, going for the cover. This is how you do it. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out.
And Abigail once again showing her strength.
I think Queen Psyche is in disbelief that Abigail was able to kick out there.
Right, but right now, now Abigail is in the same position that Psycho was in a few minutes ago, where Psycho's got the upper hand, and Abigail is trying to clear the cobwebs and trying to figure out where she is and which end is up, and Psycho staying on her. And right now, Abigail is running on pure instinct. Both these women, being the professionals that they are, have been doing this for a long time, so sometimes it's not relying on just your raw ability and your talent. Sometimes it's instinct.
I mean, too, look at Gorilla Press, a signature maneuver from Queen Psyche. We see that often from her, showing pure brute strength and dropping her to the mat.
Absolutely, and that was a very high Gorilla Press, and that put Abigail about 2 feet over Psyche's head, and then she had to come crashing down.
And then when we saw last week, she did the Gorilla Press on Daisy Sue and literally threw her out about 10 feet over the top rope.
Would not surprise me. Daisy Sue weighs what, $105 soaking wet?
I think so. Oh, now look at this spear.
Caught her with a perfect spear coming out of the corner. 1, 2, and 3.
It's over! And here is your winner by pinfall and qualifying in the Diamond Sands Women's Championship Tournament, the Queen, Saika! And she has done it! She has put her mouth where her words are. She has stepped up to the plate and she has overcome the odds of Abigail. She advances, she delivers on the promises she made last week. And the Diamond Sands Women's Championship is one step closer to the Queen, BK.
Absolutely, and you know, when you make a guarantee, what was it, Joe Theismann in the Super Bowl when he guaranteed the victory and then he became Broadway Joe? Saika just guaranteed a victory a week ago, so she now Broadway Saika?
That's very, very true. The Diamond Sands Championship for the women's division is up for grabs. Right now, I think Sin has the microphone.
Mm-hmm. And Sin shouts out to Abigail to head on to the back and shake off the loss. I'm going to advance to the tournament and win the whole thing for the Twisted Sisters. It's the least I could do for my sisters. And then she ends it by saying, this belongs to us more than anyone.
I think he must have received that by voodoo, perhaps, BK. But as you can see, Sin interjecting herself into the tournament. We've got a very healthy women's division here in OEW, and I think everybody wants to be a part of. I mean, the feel of the prestige. How does it feel to be the new first ever Diamond Sands Championship? It's quite the magnitude. It's quite. You can feel the enormity of it, BK.
Actually, I knew what was going on because I can read sign language other than just the middle finger, and Sin had actually slipped me a note earlier because she likes me better than you for some reason. She told me what she was going to sign, so I was reading off my note card.
hell, she's all yours. She's all yours, BK. But remember, Mrs. Tigerfish is here in the audience.
I know that. I wouldn't say anything behind her back. I wouldn't say to her face.
Again, you know, I don't cause trouble, baby.
No, you never.
Okay, so... really heating up the women's division. Very exciting. Don't forget, we've got another qualifying match for that Diamond Sands Women's Championship Tournament later today on Ascension.
And Parker wants... Okay. Parker apparently wants... Okay, Parker asked for some time today, so Parker wants to come out, and apparently he's got something on his mind. So let's...
Well, as you can... Sorry for interrupting you, BK. As you can see, last week he came out guitar in hand and got that little baby right here next to the megaphone. I think it's a perfect combination, paying respect and homage to Parker, the one retro. And here he comes. In recent weeks, been very confrontational with both Broly Blackhat and the men's World Heavyweight Champion. Let's find out what he's going to say. See, microphone in hand. This is going to be very interesting indeed. I'm sure he's got lots to say, BK.
Well, considering the fact that I've been in OEW for nearly a year, and this is the first time that I've ever heard him ask for time on the mic, it's got to be something very important.
I think so.
Alrighty, gentlemen. I am Parker, whatever the one I am. I don't know who I am sometimes. But last week, somebody in the audience over here came to interfere kind of in my match. But all he is a BB wannabe. He's the size of a BB gun bullet anyway, but I don't care. He's stupid anyway. So probably go back to school.
Oh, wait. Wait, that's the music of the heavyweight men's champion of the world, LBA, the Heat Seeker. Looks like he's on his way out.
What the frick is coming out? I didn't call that piece of shit out.
I think it's safe to say BK business is sure as hell about to pick up.
Huh? What? Oh, yeah.
Let's just hope World War III doesn't kick off in the ring here in Ascension right now.
Before you say one thing, champ. Before you say
no,
one
you can shut up
thing,
and you can listen to what I have to say.
no, listen
because
to me.
you
first.
are the
Little man.
challenger and I am the champion, and that's how
So
it's supposed to go. So here's the thing: you're starting fights with the Dutch assassin. You're starting fights with the missile with the mouth. So you're gonna shut up and let me talk. Here's the thing: you don't have to worry about Brawley. You don't have to. Brawley will get his chance just like everybody else. And he knows it. At least he's respectful enough to accept the fact that in 3 weeks, he is going up against not only the missile with the mouth, not only the hated Heat Seeker, but he's going up against the OEW World Heavyweight Champion. And that is who I am, and that is what I'm about, baby. So, that being said, you can give all the fucks. You don't have to give any of the fucks. You could tell Mr. Belvedere to go put on a pot of tea, because after 3 weeks, when you step into the ring in here, you are a non-factor. You are nothing to be concerned with, because I'll tell you something right now. If you stand in the way between me and Brawley Blackheart's ass beating, you are going to get an ass beating yourself, and I'm going to beat your ass so hard that you're not even going to have to worry about being saved by the bell, because the only thing that's going to matter is the family matters when they pick out your goddamn casket after I drop you on your peasy ass neck. So with that being said, you can leave the champ's ring now, because somebody's got to come out here and get an order 66. So with that being said, later Gator, I'm done talking to you.
Champ, you're a champ. You don't wear pink. You're a champ that don't wear pink.
Talking.
Let's just push you.
Somebody's talking. Who's talking? Who's talking? Nobody's talking. Nobody's talking. Nobody important anyway. Did that Deuce-Stain leave the fucking ring?
Actually, I think he's joined us here at the commentary broadcast booth. BK, welcome Parker Retro the One. And getting into the face of the world champion, I see there.
Well, I mean, I can't blame Parker for, wanting to stand his ground and, wanting to, let the champion know that he's not afraid of him. But, I don't know. I've been in the ring with Luca. He's a very tough opponent. Don't really care too much for his tactics, but, that's neither here nor there. But actually, I'm really surprised anybody can get in the ring with him, because it's almost impossible to get around that ego of his.
It's just put on hold because we've got another match coming up, and it involves the Heat Seeker, who is standing currently in the ring at 6'6", weighing at 225 pounds, from Hollywood, California. Here's the reigning OEW Men's Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Heat Seeker, Lucadi Black. And this next contest will be a non-title match and scheduled for one fall.
Danza, who in the hell is in that ring?
Tell me that again, Parker. Sorry, I missed that.
Who the heck is in that ring? I don't see nobody.
He's the world champion, but introducing his opponent, standing at 6'3", weighing 225 pounds, from Tatooine, Kansas. Here is Jed Knight. Apologies for the gap in his name, but I think you know why I do it. Okay, guys, remember this is a non-title match, and yes, getting into the face of the world champion Parker, and never afraid to be controversial. Also, the guitar, you see it right here on the commentary desk. Been looking after it for you since last week.
Oh, that guitar is all yours.
All right, this is an interesting match. Jedi Knight not having many successful victories as of late, but perhaps, well, does he stand a chance against the reigning world champion? We're going to find out.
Well, I mean, we've been out here for a few of Jed's matches, and he's always put up a good fight. He's always come in, he always surprises us with the fact that each and every week he's getting better and better and better. But, I mean, as much as I hate to say it, we are talking about Lucardi, we are talking about, unfortunately, the OEW World Heavyweight Champion, and you don't get to be where you're at without being good, or at least figuring out a way of being smart. But okay. But I mean, regardless, he is the OEW World Champion, and you know he is the top. He is the guy that's at the top right now, and it's going to be a very hard fight for Jed to beat him.
I think so, and of course, it was cashing in on the medallion that led him to become the world champion against the Culture Skills 3 weeks ago, and he is on top of the mountain with that belt, taking a clothesline to Jedi, showing his dominance as world champion.
Well, I mean, he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. He is, I mean, and it's, and anybody who knows wrestling, they know perfectly, you have to work your way up. You have to, you start at the bottom and you work your way up. And Jed has been working his way up, but, Jed, in all honesty, he's kind of overmatched in this one. But I do compliment him for accepting the match to get into the ring with the champion, because it's going to be an experience that he's going to be able to use, and it's going to help him later on down the road to where he may actually become champion.
Well, guts and determination do matter. You know all about that, Parker. But I got a question for you, Parker. Who would your first preference be? A match with LBA or the Dutch assassin, Broly Blackheart?
Actually, my answer is I would face both of them together.
And now a series of punches by Jed. We're going to say his name carefully, don't we, BK?
Yeah, we kind of have to.
Yes, we do. We don't want any legal lawsuits going on around here, certainly, for sure.
We could actually probably get around that, and we can start to, instead of saying what we want to, we can go Jed-E-I-E-I-O. We can do that right? Jed-E-I-O?
Might be an idea to put to the new boss, the new owner.
Yeah, if we ever find out who that is.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
Right now,
Luke... running Yakuza kick by Lucardi Black, and now picking up a gorilla press. Oh, look at that. Look at the timing, and dropping him. Oh, turning into a power slam.
And right now, Jed is looking up the lights, kind of wondering, what am I doing here now?
And of course, that would be very exciting, Parker, if you were to face Broly and LBA in a triple threat match. Can't remember the last time we've seen a triple threat match. It's been a while. But that'll be very exciting. Hopefully, title on the line. It should be an epic encounter. What do you think, BK?
Well, I mean, I've seen Parker wrestling, since I've been here. And like I said, I've been in the ring with Lucardi, and they're both very good at what they do. And in all honesty, it wouldn't hurt my feelings to see Parker get a title shot.
Did you see that flying elbow drop from the top by LBA on Jedi here? And he's, but Jedi trying to make a comeback now. A series of fierce chops.
And this is where Jedi's just showing his
resistance and rebellious streak.
Yeah, well, I screwed up on the name. This is where Jed is showing his resilience by sitting there going toe-to-toe with the champion, and only a 2 count.
Yeah, it's easy to do. I keep making that same mistake too, BK. It's a name that just rolls off your tongue, no doubt about that.
Yeah, I know. We'll get something figured out.
And now picking up Jed by his head. I think it's easier just sticking with Jed. And,
right.
oh, drop kick.
Oh, there you go.
Taking down the champion.
Absolutely, and now Jed has got to stay on him right now. He cannot let Lucardi get up, because Lucardi gets back to his feet, and if he gets one chance to catch a breath, it's going to be over.
That's very true, and Parker, wouldn't it be an upset if Jed was able to overcome the odds and surprise us all and get a stunning victory over the world champion in this non-title match?
It wouldn't upset me at all.
It'll be a good thing for Jed. But
I wouldn't be upset about it.
It would be a shock. Yeah, that's like back at BK. It's shocking. Oh, that would be very shocking indeed. Look at that snap suplex, and look at the fighting spirit being shown by both these competitors. Oh, back and forth with the punches, but a powerbomb by LBA. Going into the pin quickly. Can he capitalize to get the pin? Oh, kick out on 2.
And once again, Jed is doing what we were talking about in the ladies' match previously. Right now, he's not relying on his wrestling talent. He's relying on his instinct and letting his training take over. And he just barely slipped it to where he get that shoulder up.
And it's absolutely true. And a staggering super kick by the Heat Seeker. Going for the Liger Bomb.
And once again, he only gets a 2 count. It looks like Jed is turning out to be more of a problem than what Lucardi gave him credit for.
Well, perhaps the force is with him today in this match on Ascension as the champion goes to the top, taking a risk.
Lucardi is a weak champion anyway.
Oh, Phoenix Splash. Going for the cover. Enzo a bit slow. 1, 2. Oh, and another kick out. Yes, you're right, BK. Showing that resilience. Incredible by Jed, Mr. Knight.
And it looked like Lucardi was getting ready to go over and get to the face of the ref. But if you remember, that once backfired on him and actually cost him that Heat Seeker title of his.
That's right. He doesn't want to do that to Enzo. I think he learned the hard way one time about that. And who was he facing in that match? Remind me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was me.
Uh-huh. Oh, another super kick by the Heat Seeker. And now showing Dominance, but he just cannot put Jed away. What does he have to do to put Jed away? He's got remarkable resilience in this match.
Absolutely, but I think right now the way if you kind of look at Jed, you look at him, he's actually he's and I don't, no pun intended, but he's doing what we call sucking air, where instead of trying to take the breath through his nose and out of his mouth, he's breathing through his mouth, and it's causing him to have to think about what he does more because he's trying to worry about breathing with this onslaught that Lucardi has been putting on him for the past several minutes.
Well, and that's absolutely right, Big K. And Parker, do you think, can you see the Heat Seeker is enjoying punishing Jed in this match?
What match? All I see is the champion playing around.
As perhaps one-sided, but a detonation kick from LBA, and this could be all it's finished. But no, he's not. He's not going for the pin. He wants to punish Jed more. And a standing shoot kick, a series of them being delivered, continuing the punishment. Is Jed going to give up? Surely he can only continue so long. 1, 2, 3, it's over! And here's your winner, the OEW World Men's Heavyweight Champion, the Heat Seeker, Lucardi Black.
Darn it, the cheating champion won. Darn it.
That's right, you got first course first course action of your future talent, your future opponent there, Lucardi Black. His eyes are set on you, yours on him, and Broly. What an epic match that triple threat will be. Oh, what's Lucardi have here? Oh, yes. I think Lucardi's feeling the force right now, guys.
See y'all later. Thank you for having me at Comms. I'll see y'all later next week.
All right.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for being here with us, Parker. Always a pleasure. We'll see you next week on Ascension. Okay, BK. Okay, apologies. BK, are you ready for another qualifying match?
Oh, absolutely. I'm always ready for the action here at OEW.
OEW fans, are you ready for that continuation of the Diamond Sands Women's Title Tournament? Let us hear you make some noise. Oh, I think they're ready. Here we go.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, our next contest is scheduled for one fall, and yes, it is a qualifier in the Diamond Sands Women's Championship. About to make her way down the aisle. Standing at 5'11", at 210 pounds, from Sendai, Miyagi Prefecture, Japan. Here it is. The Rogue Samurai, Kin Ryu Tsuchikami. And let me tell you, BK, her name and her location always ever the mouthful.
Okay, well, I dare you to say that fast 3 times.
No way, Jose. You can take the next turn.
Well, actually, because I can introduce this, because this is actually a real good friend of mine.
Well, let's do it. Over to you, BK.
All right.
I'm on fire, the hottest babe of Belfast City. Let me show you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
doing things you never
standing in at 5'3", weighing in at 125 pounds, hailing from Belfast, Northern Ireland, it is the Belfast babe, Emma Gray.
Yes, the babe from Belfast, blonde and ambitious and certainly more aggressive. We've had opportunity to see the new look Emma Gray in action, and right now she's got the challenge of her life as she sets her sights on the Women's Diamond Sands Championship. Will she be the first inaugural winner of that title, BK? Can she do it?
Well, I mean, as things stand right now, it's still anybody's game. You know, we've only had 2 matches so far, and we only know that Saika is advancing. And it's with OEW. If anybody remembers that football movie called Any Given Sunday, basically that's what OEW is. On any given Sunday, anybody can win. Anybody can become a champion. Anybody can step up and become a star. This is why we come here. This is why we are in OEW, to see what happens. And this is going to be a very interesting matchup, because once again, this is Emma, as great as she is, as good as she is, as long as she's been in this, she is going against a very large and a much stronger opponent, and she's going to have to rely on all that, all of her years of and her veteran know-how to get through this if she wants to advance.
Very, very true. And as you can see, clearly a visible size advantage. Kin Ryu hovering over Emma Gray at 5'11", and also weighing mark 210 pounds.
Absolutely. And the first thing Emma asks is, where do we get these big things? I'm sorry, but I mean, you know, it's true. Like I said before, you have, you know, larger people, smaller people, and this is just how the luck of the draw come down for this tournament, that Emma's taking on one of the largest competitors in the women's division.
Well, I was wondering where your eyes are at and what big things you were talking about, but let's not go there, as we can see a dropkick and an enziguri from Emma Gray to Kin Ryu.
And seeing Emma's doing exactly what she should do. She's keeping the larger opponent down. She's staying on her. She's not giving her time to breathe. She's not giving her time to get her thoughts. She's figuring out a way to counter. And Emma is that. Oh, okay, well, I stopped short because Emma just got clotheslined.
I see you didn't take the bait on that one, BK, but yes, what a powerful clothesline, bringing Kin Ryu back into this match.
Absolutely, and that's what she needed to do. Emma is the smaller and the quicker one, and what she needed to do, she needed to get to her power and whatnot, so she come in with the hand-pack move, and now she's in total control.
Kin Ryu viciously stomping on Emma Gray, now grabbing a leg, and now working on the leg. That's a good strategy, because we know that Emma Gray likes to deploy the sharpshooter, but if she's grounded, she's going to be unable to do so.
Well, absolutely, and one thing that Emma also does that a lot of people have seen her do, but she doesn't get credit for, Emma is not afraid to go into the air. We have seen her diving over and through ropes and over the top rope, and we've seen her jumping off the top turnbuckle. So if Ken can keep her grounded, she's got a very good chance of coming out the victor in this match.
That's exactly true. We just saw a European uppercut from Kin Ryu, sending Emma into ropes and rebounding with a dropkick. And that was to the face of Kin Ryu.
Absolutely, and that is not an easy feat. How high that Emma had to get to plant that kick right in the face of Ken.
That's right, because of that obvious height disadvantage to Emma Gray. Now sending Kinryu into the ropes, into the corner.
For those who've been watching the Olympics, reminds me of Simone Biles doing her floor routine where that little 5'0" girl gets over almost 12 feet in the air.
Oh yes, and yeah, been lots of exciting action at the Olympics. Unfortunately, it comes to a close this Friday, I do believe, BK.
Yeah,
As
one
now
more week.
Emma, yes, that's right. Emma Gray taking the knee into Kinryu and trapping her into the corner. A series of knees into the midsection.
And Enzo's doing the right thing, telling her to get out of the corner. And Emma's doing the right thing, even though I don't agree with not having a clean break, but she is doing the right thing. She's staying on the opponent. She's utilizing the count to her advantage so that she can keep the larger opponent backtracking and off balance.
Oh, and a corner splash, but I'm going to put you on the spot right here, BK. You saw last week the voices returning to Emma Gray and actually referencing you. They were mentioning you, that perhaps the best way forward for Emma Gray would be to somehow be more affiliated and close with you, shall we say.
Well, I mean, Emma and I have been friends for years, and, she's very knowledgeable, but she also, we do talk to each other, and we have shared secrets, and I picked her brain, and she's picked mine. So it's one of those things that could be just what it is, I know Emma's going through some changes right now, and we all need to be supportive of her, but that's probably what it is, just one of those things, but, maybe she's thinking that, now maybe I have some extra information being on the managerial side of this that could help her to further her career.
As Emma Gray applies the figure 4 leg lock and Kinryu getting to the ropes, but I'm sure it's just entirely innocent.
Absolutely.
No doubt about that. Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Not one that's causing trouble in that too, BK.
That's like the third time you say that, and the more you say it, the less I believe it.
Well, you know me. Mr. Sincerity, always at the heart of dancer. But right now, look at this. She's made it to the ropes, and the figure 4 is still, look, Enzo's starting to count to the 5. Oh, and she's just got the figure 4 leg lock at last. Saving herself a disqualification, BK.
Well, I mean, like I said, she's doing what she should do. I don't agree with the tactic, but she's using the count to her advantage. She does have to the count of 5. She can release the count of 4, and she's keeping her larger opponent on the ground and using every advantage she can to make sure that she advances. That's what it's about. If you don't plan on going in that ring and doing what you can, within reason, doing what you can to come out on top, then there's no reason to even be here.
Oh, DDT by Emma Gray to Kinryu, quickly going for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. And yes, you're absolutely right, BK. I often say, doesn't matter how you do it, whether it's by hook or by crook, as long as you get the result, that's all that matters, baby.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with that, but like I said, some of the tactics I've seen some people use, I can't really agree with.
I know Superstar would certainly agree with that. And now, oh, look at that ground and pound by Kinryu, taking down Emma Gray with a series of punches. Of course, he was out here last week with me, David Hawk, actor, our former 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. We just want to say on behalf of OEW, a very happy birthday to you, DHA.
Yeah, now I want to know why Enzo wasn't over there telling Ken to open up those fists. He was supposed to hit with the open fist, but he stayed on Emma while she's over there in the corner. Come on, you got to call it a fair match here, Enzo.
Well, Enzo has his slow moments. There's no doubt about that. You surely agree with that.
Well, at least it's not Bill.
He has his moments. They both have their moments. Let's be fair to them both. They both have them. Would we have them any other way?
Well, I mean, I know it's human factor and we make, but you still got to, do your best to call a fair match.
I think a 4 leg lock this time applied by Kinryu before we saw it by Emma Gray. So seeing how Emma Gray feels being on the receiving end of the figure 4, excruciating. Just ask Ric Flair and Charlotte Flair all about that.
Well, yeah, but the thing about it is, though, is exactly how effective is Ken's. Because remember, she was in this move not too long ago, and she was favoring that knee that was being bent back 90 degrees the wrong way. So this might not be as effective as we think it is. Emma may be trying to lure her into a false sense of, oh, okay, I got you now, by faking that it's hurting more than what it really is.
Very true. Could have an adverse effect. We're about to find out, but now she's back to her feet. And Emma grounded. She could be in trouble here. What intentions does Kinryu have for Emma Gray? Remember, this is a qualifier for the Diamond Sands Women's Championship.
Absolutely, and like I said before, if you're not coming here to win, and your goal isn't to become the champion, then you don't need to be here. So, even though I don't agree with some of the tactics, I do understand them.
And once again, applying another submission maneuver, the front guillotine, really applying the pressure in the center of the ring to Emma Gray. Well, she just unlocked it and did a front. Oh, she just smacked Emma Gray in the face. Now a drop kick. Oh, as she likes to call it, a 6 kicks. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out.
And due to the fact that with everything that Ken does, even when she's not at 100%, she still hits harder than some men that I know. So Emma is taking a lot of punishment right now. And, everybody's thinking, oh, well, she used the leg. That was just the figure 4. But that doesn't mean anything. I mean, even with the figure 4 she had on Emma a little bit ago, it might not have been as effective, but I guarantee it was more effective than what we know.
Well, I tell you what will be effective, BK. That corner splash that you just said there, that hard corner splash.
Absolutely, and now Miranda's turning around and doing exactly what Emma was doing to her, taking advantage of her being in the corner.
Absolutely, with a series of gut punches, and Emma Gray is really feeling the pain in the corner. Oh no, not again! Oh, elbowed her into the corner. Oh, that full force, but no, Emma Gray misses, goes to the top. Oh wow, flying crossbody going into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. I thought she had it there, BK.
And that's just what I spoke about just a little bit ago. The fact, Emma is not afraid to go up to that high risk, high reward district, and that's exactly what she did, hoping that flying crossbody was going to pay off. Unfortunately, it didn't. But it shows that Emma is willing to throw caution to the wind and throw her body out there to win, to advance. That's how much the title means to her.
That's absolutely right, BK. She capitalized on Kin Ryu missing that corner splash. She was dazed and confused and quickly to the top, Emma Gray. Oh, now doing a series of punches, working on I think a very star-struck Kin Ryu, seeing all the stars, feeling very dazed and confused. This could be soon over. Another drop kick, but she's not grounded. She's not grounded, BK.
She kind of got, she hit a little bit, but it was more like a grazing shot. It was almost like Ken kind of swatted her a little bit.
And a second drop kick, and she's still standing. Can you believe that?
Oh,
but third time is a charm. This time she is down.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Wow. So I got out of your head, BK?
Absolutely. Well, yeah, being in my head's a dangerous place.
I'm sure. And now, Emma Gray sending... Oh, wow, running into a super kick, and nobody does it more beautiful than the Belfast babe, Emma Gray. Go for the cover. 1, 2... Oh, and a kick out. Wow. This one's not over yet, BK.
Absolutely not. Like I said, both these women did not come here to walk out of here tonight without advancing, and they are both throwing caution to the wind. Right now, they're in that, pretty much what you call that desperation stage, where it's like both of them are trying to figure out how am I going to get this victory, and they're going to be pulling out all the stops. They're going to be doing things, and they're just basically going to be saying, "Screw it. Let me try something. Let's throw these series of moves up against the wall and see which one sticks."
Well, look at that, Kin Ryu doing a snap power slam, quickly capitalizing on Emma Gray. And now Emma Gray is really hurt. I think the problem was there, Emma Gray was time wasting because of the frustration of Kin Ryu kicking out on that previous pin attempt.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was just a lapse right there by Emma, because Emma should have been thinking 2 or 3 moves ahead, but she found herself second-guessing herself because of everything she's already done, and Ken is still on her feet, so you could see that moment of hesitation that was just enough for Ken to take him down.
On a stun gun dropping Emma Gray face first into the turnbuckle. Wow! Did you feel the impact? She literally bounced back really half across the ring.
I saw the whole top row. All 4 corners shook on that one.
That could just be the finishing factor that Kin Ryu makes. And yes, you were right. All it takes is a momentary lapse, BK, and your opponent can quickly capitalize. And that's what these two are clearly doing and demonstrating in this qualifying match.
Absolutely, and right now we got Ken that's sitting here basically stepping on Emma's throat.
Yeah, applying the choke there, BK. And now picking up Emma Gray roughly and aggressively. Oh, doing the Masamune swinging neck breaker. That is a gun for the pin. This could be over. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Oh, and Kid was actually very lucky that Enzo was kind of out of position on that because she was actually underneath the rope. So even if it had been a 3 count, it might not have counted.
Well, I saw it somewhere last night, and that wasn't picked up too. It seems the referees lately are not picking up on these things, BK.
They must all
easy
be
to do.
They must all
Sorry.
be in the same AA group with Bill.
Well, it's easy to do because, you know, the referee, he's got to look at the shoulders, he's got to look at the feet. Sometimes the vantage point just doesn't always allow that, as you know.
Absolutely. And now Emma's getting into the ropes and basically asking for a timeout.
No, I don't think Keen Ryu is going to give Emma Gray any time out. If she does, it's a very foolish move on her behalf. She's got to be... Oh, what was that?
I have no idea. I couldn't see
Did
what
I
was
just see
going
what
on.
I thought
I
I
don't
saw?
know. I don't know.
Well, look where she's writhing in pain. I think there's a bit of a cheap shot there, potentially, BK. You're right, my vantage point wasn't great too, but a small package. 1, 2, and a 3. Emma Gray has grabbed it. What do you call it, BK?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, winner by pinfall, the Belfast Fade, Emma Gray.
Yes, an important victory for Emma Gray as she also advances in the Diamond Sands Women's Championship match. Oh yes, we're going to be having more of them next week for sure on Ascension. Very exciting tournament, very, very exciting time for the women's division here in OEW. And BK, I'm sure I saw a low blow there, but I cannot be entirely certain.
Absolutely, and you saw Emma scream out, you know, or you can look at the monitor with the Regal lips and you don't have her mic'd up. She said, whatever it takes.
It's very, very true. But nevertheless, the Belfast Bay, she scores the victory. And since we've had the new look Emma Gray, she's been on a roaring success. And what a great way to cement and coronate that would be by becoming the inaugural Diamond Sands Women's Champion, BK.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not going to, you know, like I said it in the beginning, you know, Emma, myself, Z, we're all, you know, we're good friends and everything. And, you know, while you always want to see your friends, people that you really care about and people that you hang out with and you know, been friends with for a while, while you do want to see them succeed, it's also one of those things that I am one of those that I like to see the competition more. So this is one of those things that as much as I would like to see a friend of mine succeed, I'm really more anxious to see the competition and see who steps up and to see who steps up to their game and to sit there and say, you know what, I've been in the shadows long enough, it's my time to shine. So this is going to be very interesting. So this is one of those that whichever female comes out of this and comes out to be the new champion, it's going to be well deserved, and it's just going to be great to watch.
That's absolutely true. Couldn't have said it any better, BK. But right now, you know what it's time for now, OEW fans. Brace yourselves, because this arena is literally about to shake. I'm looking forward to introducing this one from my good friend. Shall we do this? Shall we do this? Oh, hell yeah, we will rock you now. Let's do it. Introducing the reigning OEW Diamond Sands Men's Champion from Cleveland, Ohio. Here is the Renegade, Panic Og. I understand he's out here today to make a little challenge, BK. Let's find out momentarily. Sorry,
Honestly,
BK, go ahead.
honestly, I don't know why. I was just told, actually, as you were introducing me at the pre-show, as I was walking by, production manager grabbed me and said, hey, just let you know, Manic is going to be coming out. So I don't know what's going on.
We're about to find out now. Microphone in hand, give it up for the Renegade!
Get an open challenge for anybody in the back, because let's face it, we got a lot of wrestlers back there who deserve the shot, so let's give it to somebody. Anybody in the back, come on out, let's get this done.
Well, there you have it.
Wow, okay.
Yes, the open challenge, BK.
Wasted no
Oh,
time.
what?
Just come out and said, let's go.
Listen, that's the music of Alex Camino, the insane one. Is he back? What? Are you kidding me? Alex Camino is answering the open challenge? Wow, I never expected. Whoa, wait. Whoa, the music's changed. What the hell is going on here, BK?
Now you got.
Oh, we've already heard this music already earlier. You know, oh my.
Wait a minute, Jed. Okay, wait a minute. Jed just had a match. It would not. I mean, as much as he could come out here and if he would win, it'd be great.
There he is. He is insane. He's as insane as Alex Camino.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
I just got word from the back. It's official from Tattooing, Kansas. Yes, you already know it. 6'3", 225 pounds. Answering the open challenge. It's Jed Knight. And the title is on the line. Diamond Sands Men's Championship.
Wow. Okay.
Impromptu match here, BK.
I mean,
All right. Whoops.
I mean, I commend him for stepping up, but I am not sure today was the best day to do it.
Well, I've never heard you so shell-shocked. You were surprised that he's doing it. I think he's insane. I think he must be on a suicide mission doing this. Because I say it week in, week out. This guy, his opponent is a beast of the ring, literally and figuratively. And I don't think this is going to be pretty for Jed. I really don't.
Okay, I'm going to make an official statement about Jed right now. The dude has got more balls than brains.
Well, I don't know whether it's balls. I don't know whether it's Dutch courage. I don't know whether it's...
It's got to be.
I don't know whether it's insanity. Me personally, I mean, look, he already looks injured. He's already holding onto his ribs. I mean, can you see that? I mean, he's in good condition.
Because, I mean, with my experience and with my level of talent that or my experience in the ring, and as good, well, no, even as good as I have been or good as I can be, and even back in my best time when I was, at my peak, I would still have to make smart decisions, and I wouldn't. Even a great opportunity like this, I don't think I would have stepped up after that meeting that was just given to him by Lucardi.
Yeah, you got to think about the longevity of your career. But oh wait, Jed coming with a clothesline on the Renegade. Whoa, where did that come from?
Well, like I said, he's coming out here and he knows he's hurt, so he figures he's got to get the stronger, the fresh opponent. Got to keep him down, so he's going to have to do whatever he can. He's going to have to be a high impact and do something that he was, because whatever it was he was doing with Lucardi didn't work, so he figures I'm going to change my game plan.
Alright, he's viciously stomping on the Renegade. I think he's going to live to regret this. I don't think Bannercog will show him any mercy when he comes back into contention in this match. But right now, he's grounded, and he's getting stomped on by Jed.
Yeah, and I think this is even taking Bannock off guard, because Bannock usually is one of those that, he thinks out his matches, but he just come out here to challenge anybody, so he had no time to prepare for this. He's never been in the ring with Jed. Jed's never been in the ring with him, so this is nothing that you get an opportunity to go and watch old videos on and to see what and to get your opponent's tendencies. This is OJT right now.
Yeah, perhaps a bit cavalier by the Diamond Sands Men's Champion, but a scoop slam by Jed, and he's not an easy guy to lift. I mean, the weight advantage. Bannock is a 325-pound guy, BK.
Absolutely, and everything that Jed is doing, he is exerting more and more energy because he is coming out here not at 100%. He hasn't recovered. He just wrestled, 10 minutes ago?
That's right. I think a little bit longer than that. But I will say this. Perhaps the force truly is with Jed Knight.
Well, the force better, whatever it is, better be doing something, and I don't know, maybe the voices in his head or the force is telling him to do some stupid stuff, because this, I'm sorry to say, this is just ranks up there with tactical blunders.
The Renegade coming back with the Swiss Death. One of his signature maneuvers, the Swiss Death on Jed. He usually puts a lot of people away, but oh look, Jed making a comeback and kicking the Renegade.
Well, like I said, every time Jed does even the smallest thing like breathing right now, you see him, he is wincing because he come out here holding his ribs, holding the back, holding his neck from that severe beating he took from McCarty, and now he's exerting all this energy trying to take a very large opponent to the ground and stand on top of him, and all he's doing, I think he's hurting himself.
That's right, a side headlock taking the big guy down, now sending the Renegade back into ropes, but comeback by the Renegade with a powerful clothesline, almost taking Jed's head off right there.
Absolutely, I'm surprised he didn't turn Jed head over heels and we didn't see a 360. Oh, Jed, damn, a spike DDT.
That's right, and now sending, that could cause a concussion for sure, sending Jed to the match, but you can sense some momentum regaining with the champion, realizing that he's going to stay on top of Jed, that Jed is no walk in the park, that's for sure, he's proved that so far.
And Bannock is shouting at him to stay down, and if Jed was smart, he would do what Bannock says. This is one time where even I would say, just crawl out of the ring, take the 10-count loss, come back another day.
Kind of reminiscent of the David Arquette match with, what was it, Nick Cage? Stay down or I will beat your sorry ass. Well, if I was Jed, I would listen to the advice of the Renegade.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, a spear and a DDT and another spear, and now he's punishing Jed. Now he's showing why he is the beast of the ring, why he is the Renegade.
That was complete delicious.
Fans clearly behind the Renegades, chanting this is awesome, and yes, it's awesome. This is an impromptu match. We didn't know what was going to happen. Like we say, anything can happen. OEW Ascension main event still to come, but right now, Diamond Sam's title on the line.
Absolutely, and like I said, I commend Jed on stepping up, but...
Oh my God, belly to belly suplex, he nearly ended up outside the ring.
I think he tried to hold himself, and I think the ropes actually helped.
I think so, saved by the ropes.
Because I don't think he did that on his own.
That was a belly to belly
Yeah,
suplex reminiscent of Brock Lesnar. That was awesome, he nearly went halfway across the ring, if not more.
Absolutely, and Bannock doing, what a champion does, doing what a competitor does. Staying on his opponent.
The Brazilians, I taken a DDT. Where the hell is this coming from?
I do not
He's got
know.
superpowers, BK.
He's got something.
My God. Well, a slobber knock in this match is turning into. I thought this was going to be squash all over it, but no. He's putting up a resilient effort, and perhaps the Diamond Sands title is in jeopardy.
I mean, even though it's coming here to the end of the Jed is really sitting there if we had a Rookie of the Year award, he's definitely putting in a bid for it right now, considering what he's been doing over the past few weeks, especially right now.
Yeah, and don't forget, this is his second match of the evening, as you already attested to earlier. Incredible feat of bravery and courage by Jed.
Absolutely, and his opponents have not, like I said, think about it. He has been in the ring twice in one night with the two top men on the roster in OEW. The world champion, and now he's in there with the Diamond Sands champion going for the title.
And it was only a couple of weeks ago, he got an ass kicking from the Matt Titan too. He doesn't care who he faces, he just goes for it.
Absolutely. Well,
And a DDT by the Renegade. Nobody does a DDT. I don't think quite like him here in OEW.
Absolutely not, and I definitely hope that whoever the new owner is, that he's taking note of what Jed's doing right now. Doing things that, normally somebody shouldn't be doing.
Dropkick taking down the big guy, and once again coming back into contention in this match, really giving the Diamond Champion a run for his money in this match. I don't know where he's getting the fortitude to do this, but somehow, dropkick taking down the Renegade again. I don't think the Renegade can believe this. I don't think he expected it. I don't think any of us expected this, BK.
You can kind of see the look of surprise on the Renegade's face that Jed is bringing it to him like this, but I think the Renegade has had just about enough.
I think so, but Jed still dishing it to the champion. I don't think he's got any sense, but as I say, we're going to have a David Arquette moment here if he keeps on continuing. Now sending Jed into the ropes. Biding his time. the big beast of the ring. And now... Oh, Swiss death, and this could do it. That's his finisher. This could be all but over. Can he put Jed away? Go for the count. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. And here is your winner, and still the reigning, defending OEW Diamond Sands Men's Champion, the Renegade, Bannock Og. Well, as always, BK, he came and he conquered, but he certainly got an expected vicious onslaught from Jed, and kudos to Jed for having the guts, determination, and courage to come out and attempt to become the new champion.
Oh yeah, like I said through the whole thing, I kept hitting him on that. Even Bannock kind of looked over at me and kind of gave me one of those, holy shit, what happened? He just said he's never gonna underestimate anybody again.
I think so, but in all fairness and in all credit to the Renegade also, he has been one hell of a fighting champion as our Diamond Men's Sands champion, and it's so good to see him back in action and recovered from that brutal attack he sustained before his injury, back in OEW, in the squared circle, of course, where he belongs.
Absolutely.
And I think it's time to direct our attention to the screens. I believe, BK, we have an interesting video momentarily.
That's silly, man. Leave it to him to leave his. What the hell are you doing here, Emma? What is that? Trouble in paradise. What kind of game are you playing here, Emma? You need to back off. PK is taken. He is mine. I am not going anywhere. You cannot have him. You cannot replace me. I don't know what the hell you think you're doing, but you need to stop. What the hell is wrong with you? That bitch really needs to watch herself. She's pushing buttons. She's not gonna like what she's setting in motion.
I'm gonna let you have the first response to that, BK.
Okay, so that magazine cover, what the hell was that? Because last weekend Emma went with Z and I on the boat. Did Emma have somebody following us?
More importantly, where was Emma's hand in that photo, BK?
I know. I saw.
Did you not feel it?
No, I didn't.
Are you saying you're being set up?
I don't know. Oh my
God. Well, the photo
And-
was very clear to me.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. boy.
Well, I think you and Mrs. Tigerfish may have some talking to do once you get home later today.
Well, I won't be going home later today because I'm going to a Hailstorm concert.
Looking escape.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
I mean,
BK.
think about this: is Z's not here. Emma left a little bit ago, and they left together, and that.
Oh really?
And
Did the camera follow them? Do you know?
I'm gonna have to say somebody had the camera following them for something.
Well, no, I mean departing here today. I mean, I hope nothing untoward is going to happen there.
Oh boy. Oh.
Well, listen, BK. You take a breath. There was lots of interesting things in that magazine. You're gonna have to tell us where to buy that magazine. That was very
I've never
interesting.
even heard of that magazine. You saw what the name of it was, right?
Was it SM Insiders? I missed.
It was called The Ring Rat.
Ah, that's it. Ooh, gosh. But,
I mean,
precarious name, wouldn't you think?
Oh, okay. Oh my God, I'm gonna have some explaining to do when Casey's video comes out on Tuesday.
I think so. I really do. Well, anyway,
Boy.
an interesting conversation when you're next home in the Tigerfish household, no doubt about that. But it seems that Emma is starting to follow the advice of the voices in her head last week.
Absolutely.
I think you've got trouble pending.
Yeah, and you're not with somebody in SL for 10 years in SL. You're not with somebody that long, and this is bad.
This is a bit of a potential quagmire. Oh my gosh, I won't want to be in your shoes right now, BK.
Yeah, I don't want to be in my shoes either.
Okay, so swiftly moving on, shall we? Shall we leave it right there?
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. Okay, guys, are you ready for the main event? I think they're ready, BK. This one, as I like to say, is definitely going to be a slobber knocker time indeed, because it's hardcore rules time. Let's do this.
Baby Chrissy, if I get grounded, that would be a blessing. There is no telling what Z is going to do to me.
Oh boy. Okay, yes, it's now time for the main event. It is scheduled for one fall. It commences the best in 3 series to unify the OEW Hardcore and OEW Women's World Championship. And this will be a hardcore match. About to make her way down the aisle. Standing at 5'7" and 140 pounds from Deep River, Ontario, Canada. Here is the OEW Women's Heavyweight Champion of the World. Here is the beautiful genius. That is Kieran Winter. Remember BK in this match. It is title for title. The best in 2 falls will become a double champion, and those 2 titles will eventually merge.
Okay, well, obviously, public school education didn't help you because it's not the best of 2 falls; it's the best of 3 falls. You said it was best of 2 falls.
My apologies. I stand corrected. I'm gonna poke you in a minute. Listen, 2 out of 3 falls is needed to emerge victorious. That's what I should have said, but thank you for correcting me. You're already in toast with your wife. You don't want to be in toast with your commentary colleague partner too, BK.
Look, here's the way I look at it. If this is if after Z sees this, I can have a conversation with her, and if after Tuesday she decides to dismember me, I'm gonna go out and have some fun. I'm just gonna have some fun right now.
If we find you in pieces, we will know why. But right now, we are introducing.
You know exactly why.
Oh yeah, we're introducing her opponent. And she stands at 5'9", weighs in at 200 from Fort Worth, Texas. And she is the Texas Alpha Predator. Here is the OEW Hardcore Champion. Here is Volcano. And there we have it. It's main event time, BK. Are you ready for this one? Hardcore rules.
Absolutely.
Man, these are one of my favorite types. Oh, one of my favorite types of matches, to be entirely honest.
Well, absolutely, but like I've said, and I said it many times before, this is the element in which Volcano thrives in. This is not what Karen does on a daily basis. I would almost be willing to bet that Volcano sits somewhere in a seedy bar thinking of different ways to go even more hardcore than what we already know her as.
And already Volcano going under the ring, trying to find a weapon. It's all legal in this match. But Kieran Winter going through the ring and clotheslining Volcano.
Absolutely. Karen saw exactly what Volcano was getting ready to do. It was like, not on my watch. And she basically cut her off at the knees and attacked her when Volcano wasn't expecting it. And Karen is now going hardcore. Closed fist, doing everything she can, throwing caution to the wind.
That's right. Of course, Volcano chose the barbed wire baseball bat, and it is perfectly legal. Remember, any weapon can be used. There are no disqualifications. There are no countouts in this match.
Absolutely.
And sending Volcano into those solid steel steps. Okay, yes. Oh, what? Oh, look, writhing in pain. Volcano and a spear by the beautiful genius.
And right now, I think that Volcano is actually taken by surprise at the aggressiveness that Karen is showing, because this is normally not Karen's style. But,
that's right.
But if you think about it, unlike what Bannock had to do just a few moments ago, Karen's actually had time because she knew what was happening, because I understand the announcement was made last week. She's had time. She's had a moment to go in and go back and watch some old videos and watch things of the way that Volcano works and everything. So she actually came in here with a game plan. It looks like she's sticking to it, and it's working for her so far.
That's right, you've got to be able to adapt in the square circle. But did you see that shot with the baseball bat applied to Kieran Winter, now giving Volcano the advantage in this match? And you know, BK, a little interesting fact that these two have met previously. Once was in a handicap match where Kieran was pinned, and also in a triple threat match where I think Emma Gray got the victory in that one. That was quite some time ago on Ascension.
Absolutely, and you know, Karen being the kind of competitor that she is, she's not one that's going to, you know, those hard fought, even when you lose. There's always certain matches that stick with you. It doesn't matter how well you did or even how badly you think you did. There's always certain matches that stick with you, and with Karen, I think one of the things that always stuck with her is she has not gotten a victory over Volcano yet, and I think she's trying to use this match to set the tone for the rest of it by telling Volcano, you want hardcore? Let me show you how hardcore I can get.
Very, very true, BK. And a scoop slam from Volcano on Kieran Winter. Surprised that more weapons have not been included yet, but it is early stages. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more. And look at that backslide pin. One. Oh, and a kick out one. And I think too early to try and get a pinfall on this match, but you never know. Sometimes it pays off.
Absolutely. Sometimes you catch your opponent off guard and just things don't register, and next thing you know, you got a quick 3 count. But in this case, like I said, it is Volcano. She didn't come in here, you know, not knowing what she was getting into. So this, even though there's a size difference as far as talent and as far as mindsets and the way that they go about their matches, this is actually a very even match.
That's very true. I would like to be a betting man on this match for sure. And now Volcano kicking Kieran Winter while she's down on the mat. And title for title this on both women's titles on the line. Somebody will become a double champion at the end of this best series of 3, BK.
Absolutely. But like I said, the first match, you know, people are always like, well, you know, even if you lose the first match, you know, you got 2 more. But the problem is that when you go in, you would have to win 2 in a row. So getting that very first match win under your belt is most important, because you at least have a cushion that if you lose the next one, you've got 1 more.
Oh, look at that stink face. We saw that somewhere else yesterday. Look at that Volcano applying the stink face, embarrassing Kieran Winter in the corner.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
I'm not surprised. And now, Volcano wasting time posing to the crowd. She also did a diving attack into the hip on Kieran Winter in the corner, but now Kieran rolling to the outside. Is Volcano wasting time here, BK?
Well,
too much time, I should say.
Well, Volcano is, but Karen's also doing the smart veteran thing, and she actually rode out of the ring to create more distance. And she's got the 10 count. She can get out there. She can try to clear the cobweb. She can try to get, you know, her thinking cap on really quick, and then she can come in, and then she can continue to pick up where she left off. The problem is right now is Volcano's not paying attention to Karen's come back into the ring.
That's right, good tactical decision, but I think she should have really reached under the ring and tried to grab a weapon, because it's perfectly legal in this match.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Oh wait, what's that in the ring? Do you see something in the ring? It looks shiny. What is that?
Okay, this is a first for me in a hardcore match, whether being a participant or calling. There is a chessboard.
Wow.
There is
Maybe
a
they'll
chess.
decide this. Maybe they'll decide this in a game of chess.
There is a chess set in the ring.
Well, guys, we're going to be here all night if we decide this by chess, that's for sure.
Oh boy, this is not going to end up good because I mean, I personally got backdropped onto a set of Legos.
Yes, you did.
And yeah, and they were just kind of laying there. These are sticking up, and they have little.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
Yeah, I'll take the Legos.
I think the Legos hurt too. I do recall calling that very match as the first time I've seen Lego introduced in the squared circle for sure. I think we're going for. I think Kieran is setting Volcano up for a power drive on the chessboard, BK.
Oh!
Oh, head first on the chess pieces.
Oh
Wow.
my God! She just drove her head into the. I don't know if the pieces are made out of plastic or if they're made out of wood or if they're made out of that frosted glass. I do not know.
Oh wow. Wow, yes, that really was an oh my god moment for sure, BK, but
Oh,
whatever material is used for that chess pieces, I'm sure it hurt like hell, especially with your head, your cranium being dropped to random. But look, ankle lock by Kieran Winter, and now, oh, but remember, I don't think you can submit in a hardcore match. You're not going to win this way.
I don't really.
Can you?
I don't. Well, I mean, no countouts, no disqualifications. I mean,
Actually, sorry, my mistakes. You can win. You can win by submission or pin, so yes, you can.
Yeah, and here, and you got Volcano trying to get to the ropes. You can't use the rope break, so she slides out of the ring and actually ends up pulling Karen out with her.
Let's just hope they don't come to the stage area up here, BK. We could be in trouble. We might have to hightail it. I think I'll take this guitar as some protection here. I'll throw you in the megaphone, baby. I'm sure you know how to use that if necessary. Oh, what a powerful burning lariat by Volcano on Kieran. Action has now spilled to the outside. Always dangerous when it goes to the outside.
Absolutely, because you got all kinds of nasty little things out here that that are not natural to be used in a wrestling match, like steps. No
Yes,
telling
you
what's
do.
under the ring. Our table could be used. We've seen Com's tables broken many a time.
But now Kieran perilously close to the chest set 2, and a vicious stomp by Volcano, and Kieran resting on those chest pieces too.
I even had a
series of
conversation.
vicious stomps, BK.
I
Tell
even,
us,
had a
BK.
I even had a conversation with somebody who's actually friends with Paul Slater, and in that match that he and I had, he had actually considered going up and jumping off of the perch that KC's on up there to try to destroy me. So hardcore matches, anything goes.
That would be awesome. That'd be shades of the Hardy Boys. Speaking of them, weren't they in a certain city yesterday? But let's not go there. And now Kieran Winter back to her feet. Volcano grounded. And picking her up by her hair. In this title for title best of series 3 matches. The first encounter in this best of series of 3. Oh, using the ropes to an advantage and a moonsault, the best moonsault ever by Kieran Winter. That's why they call her the beautiful genius, BK.
Absolutely, because that was beautifully executed and that was a well thought out move in which to get her opponent off guard.
Yes, it was, and now giving a series of punches, sending Volcano into the corner.
And now this is where Karen is really going to have to buckle down, because even though Volcano's in the corner, she is on her feet. So Karen has got to keep the pressure on. She's got to stay on top of her. She cannot let her get out of that corner and get her in the wheelhouse of that power.
That's so very true. Martial arts kicks into Volcano's midsection. And now and a super kick by Kieran Winter, also taking her opponent to the ground. Now she's gone to the outside. What is Kieran Winter in search of? She's coming up here.
Well, huh?
She's coming to us.
Oh, hi, Karen.
Maybe she wants the guitar.
Hey, wait, whoa. Oh, okay. You're reaching under the table. Okay.
Oh, she's grabbing. What? She's just grabbed something from our table. What was that?
Come on, what's going on here? Oh, she grabbed her ring bell.
Oh my gosh.
Karen just
my
come over
gosh.
here and snatched our ring bell.
Well, you know how heavy those things are. You get hit with that and it's game over.
I have been hit with one of those.
Well, that's a bust open time.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
I mean, as much as I like being there next to Karen and stuff like that and whatnot, I wasn't expecting her to do that.
I've not seen it used as a weapon for quite some time. I do recall Randy Machoman Savage using it against Vicky the Dragon Steamboat, and it hurts like hell, and it can take you out of action for a while. You don't want to be hit by that.
Absolutely. And Karen, tries to come off.
She misses.
Flash, and she moves.
Oh, thank God for that, because her career could have been over if she got hit by that bell.
Absolutely. Talk about a huge crash and burn.
And Volcano had good timing there. Got out of danger just in the nick of time. And now this match is starting to take a sinister turn in this hardcore match. Volcano searching for a weapon. Oh, she's got a sledgehammer. She's got a sledgehammer.
Uh-oh. You know who that reminds everybody of?
Oh, yeah. Time to play the game, shall we say?
Days of Triple H.
Yes, indeed. A game that we saw yesterday, but now taking it to Kevin Winter, BK.
And there's nobody better to mimic.
Oh, yes. One of the all-time greats, no doubt about that.
Wait. Wait a minute. She just tossed tossed Karen?
Oh, yes.
What,
They both have a sledgehammer. What is it, a jousting match?
Let's go after this lucha style?
They just hit each other simultaneously, but I think Kieran took the worst of the impact. She landed down on one knee.
Enzo says, I'm out.
I can't say I blame him.
Okay, this is...
Okay, now, yeah, like I said, it's taking a sinister turn in the match now, BK. Once the sledgehammers come out, once again attacking each other. And Kieran attacking Volcano.
So I wonder if they've been training with Jed.
You think?
Well, I mean, they're wielding them like you would a lightsaber, and they're doing it lucha style in the middle of the ring. I mean,
well,
I have never seen anything like this in her life.
He's passing on the way of the Force to his two new Padawans, right, BK?
Absolutely.
And now the fans are really into this. Oh, but look, Volcano attacks the back-breaking, gut-wrenching for Kieran Winter. Taking the hit and impact of the sledgehammer.
And that was no love tap either. It was almost like Volcano wound up and tried to hit a grand slam.
At least it wasn't a dislocation, but you know what? It's backbreaking nevertheless. And now, throwing the sledgehammer away, going quickly for a cradle wrap up. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Volcano gets the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, Volcano.
Yes, that's right, Volcano, the Apex Alpha Texan Predator. She has done it. She has won the first of the 3 Best in 3 series for this title for title hardcore versus women's title match, BK.
Absolutely, and now going into the next match, now if Volcano wins, it's done. But if Karen wins, that means they got to go one more. So Karen has got a huge... This is not even a hill to climb. This is a mountain to climb. She's going to have to win 2 matches in a row against Volcano in order to come out as the champion.
Yeah, we may not get to see 3 matches. If Volcano does pick up that next victory, this is over and it will all be said and done. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the next time these two hook up in this best of 3 series challenge. But what an epic hardcore match we just saw right there, BK.
Well, absolutely. I totally agree with you. It's going to be, but think about it. Karen just got nailed with the sledgehammer. By the time the next match rolls around, is she going to be back at 100%, or is she going to be feeling what she's feeling right now, and it's going to hinder her, and Volcano's going to walk out here 2 straight wins over Karen Winter?
My understanding is that it will be Emma Gray who will choose the next stipulation. What type of stipulation might Emma Gray opt for, do you think, BK? Any ideas?
I don't know. Knowing Emma, I mean, she is an Irish woman, so knowing her is probably going to be something to do with some kind of brawling. I bet it's going to be some kind of fight. It won't be a wrestling match.
Oh, it'll be interesting to see when those two meet next time. Remember, all the stakes are high in that one because whoever wins will become a double champion because it is title for title in that one. Hardcore and the women's world title will eventually be merged. And don't forget, next week on Ascension, guys, we will continue the Diamond Sands Women's Qualification Tournament matches, BK.
Yeah, and I might not be here next week, like I said, after Z sees the video on Tuesday.
Well, I hope that's not the case. I hope it all goes good. I'm sure we're going to see, but don't forget to follow us on our social media and to also join us on Discord. And we'll have the...
And thank Bryce
we'll
out
have
there
the-
and thank Bryce very much out there for that donation. Very, very greatly appreciated.
Yes, we truly do appreciate that. It's very, very kind. Thank you so very much. But don't forget, OEW is always hiring wrestlers, commentators, and referees. We'll have the links posted momentarily. Don't know if we've got a BK, or I can grab that too.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot it. My mind's kind of elsewhere right now.
It's fine, so don't worry, I will get momentarily. But yeah, so next week on Ascension, guys, BK, I want to say a big thank you for joining us this week, and hopefully you survive whatever happens between you and Mrs. Tigerfish.
Well, like I said, if you all see an obituary from OEW, you know why.
That's right, that's right. Okay, until next week, fans, thank you for being here with us. Don't forget, we'll be broadcasting all across the globe on YouTube. We will see you next week on OEW Ascension.